that's not the full story. So I actually started making the songs with these limitations in mind. So I wanted the songs to use one synthesizer, and I wanted to force myself to make everything with this one synthesizer. For years, I've been using the same group of synthesizers, and I chose a different one and just decided to go along with it to see what I could come up with. And then also, I had this idea in mind of just what is space. How do you get the sound of emptiness of empty space in a song without it being silent? And so I started playing around with, usually some of my older stuff is actually pretty full. It has a lot of different sounds in it, and with this I kept taking and cutting and just stripping away all the different melodies and drums and effects until it just felt like everything had room to breathe. I don't know. When I first started making music, it was kind of just, can I make music? And I would try to make sounds, and I'd be really happy when something sounded good. And then when I got past that, I wanted to see how much I could do. And, I would make crazy arrangements and all these layers of sounds. But for this album, it was kind of like what little can I do and make it still sound powerful. So this album is really like a practice of restraint. I think of the album as kind of like an adventure. So it kind of has a big range. Like the intro, Redshift, it's like atmospheric, ambient intro. And then it goes right into the song "The Infinite Void," which is like this. It's like a tech house, techno type thing. But then you have the songs like "Minuscule" and "Pillars," which are like 100 BPM, and they're just these slow like head nodding tracks. And so I don't know. I think it has. I mean, it's mostly. I guess you could call it techno. You could call it house, because a lot of tracks do have that like 4 on the floor rhythm, but it's really much more than that. Vocals, if I'm doing vocals always come last for me. So the way I write vocals, it's really inspired by all the other music that's going on. I try to like fit in all the spaces that the music has left for the vocals. Actually, I kind of start singing gibberish. Actually, like I just start saying it's like nonsense words with the melody, and then eventually, usually a phrase will kick. I'll just say something, and I'm like, oh, that sounds like, I like the sound of that. I started with music, and I got into a little bit of graphic design. I started getting into photography, and now I'm working on video. And I kind of I don't like putting limits on how I can express myself, because I feel like how you express yourself changes over your life too. But then I started thinking, and I realized, with my math background, I read about mathematicians like Euler and Euclid, and these were guys who were brilliant mathematicians, but they also did tons of other stuff, and they come from this period in time when, the term Renaissance man, it comes from the idea that man is capable of anything he puts his mind to. So actually, when I first started trying to make music, you guys are hard to young to know remember this, but Windows used to have this thing called the sound recorder. I just found these drum hits, like a kick drum, snare drum, and I happened upon the formula for BPM. So it's just 240 over whatever the BPM is, and that's how many seconds long a measure is. And then you divide that more, and you can get how long a quarter note is. And so I would calculate where all the notes should be time wise, and copy and paste it in those places so that it would be a rhythm. I've never been more proud of a set of songs I put together. I put my entire mind and heart into this album, just to make it, just, I don't know, just into the concept, into the methods behind it. Yeah, I'm so happy with the way it came out. Like, I really can't wait to people to actually hear it. I've been talking about it. It feels like I've been talking about it forever. Yeah, I mean, I think from the response, like I've shared it with a few people, and everyone just, I think they can hear just how much energy and focus I put into it. So I'm just super proud of it. I think it's the best thing I've ever done. And but at the same time, I'm already thinking about what to do next. I'm trying to keep raising the bar. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it.